Hey Warriors fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into Chat Sports, and today we have another Golden State Warriors news and rumors video. The Chase Center slowly getting closer to being ready. We actually get to hear Steph Curry's thoughts on his first sneak peek inside the Chase Center, that and more as we jump right into the news of the week for the Golden State Warriors. All right, first off, Dennis Rodman comparing himself to Draymond Green. This one's interesting. So Dennis Rodman was doing an interview, and he was basically asked, is there a player out there right now who plays kind of like you? And he references Draymond Green. Remember, Draymond just signed his 4-year, $100 million extension, and is actually going to have to step up a lot in the absence of Klay Thompson. He's going to have to really, I think, improve in terms of the fact being more of a scorer. Now, again, it's not like he's the scorer on this team. You still have Steph, you still have D'Angelo Russell, but his point production, I think, will have to go up to kind of help out with everybody else, making up for the fact that Klay Thompson is not going to be there. But Dennis Rodman said, quote, I want to be a player that stands out to do my job and earn the money for the role that they're paying me for. Draymond Green is something sort of like that. But besides him, I don't see any other player who has that passion, who have that love, that drive. They need basketball. He went on to say that Draymond's not worried about the money. He's worried about his love and drive for the game. So I don't know if it's really a comparison player for player, like skill position for skill position, but they do kind of have the same rebound, rough, ragtag kind of bouncer player for an elite franchise, an elite team like the Warriors and the Bulls were back whenever the Bulls were really, really good, as we all remember. Throw up the career stats, though. It's actually kind of interesting if you compare Draymond Green and Dennis Rodman's career stats. Very similar points, very similar field goal percentage, although Rodman a little bit better because he shot a little bit closer to the basket, not really a mid-range shooter like Draymond is. But how about Rodman? Almost double the rebounds, whereas Draymond has way more, almost 5 times more assists. You kind of see the differences in these players, whereas Rodman was more of a true rebounder, obviously taller as well, a true, with inside 10 feet scorer. Draymond, more of a modern force, stretches the basketball out there and shares a lot and creating a lot of assists for this Warrior squad. It's not as interesting. I want to share with you guys that Dennis Rodman is kind of, picking and choosing who he's like. Personality-wise, like I said, the bouncer mentality, kind of the Rough Rider of the team. But we all know that Dennis Rodman is definitely a unique character, and while Draymond Green is that as well, he's not like visit Kim Jong-un in North Korea type character. We all know how it works with Rodman, and then the Draymond is not like that. So, interesting comparison. My question for you guys, though, here, would you rather have Draymond Green or Dennis Rodman on your team? If you had to pick, like peak Draymond, peak Dennis Rodman, who'd you rather have on the Warriors this year? Probably still Draymond? I don't know. I'll leave that one guy up to you guys. Go ahead and comment down below. Mentioned it in the opener. Steph Curry, he got a fresh tour of the Chase Center and really liked what he saw inside, calling it, quote, pretty special. He got to see it a while ago, but that was like bare bones skeleton where they're like, here's where the floor is going to be and people can sit over here. Now it's pretty much, you go inside and it looks like what you kind of expect it to look like. And what's really cool about it that they kind of shedded light on during the Steph Curry interview about getting to go inside the Chase Center is that they had the players' campus there. So no longer do you have, the Oracle Arena and then the practice facility where all the offices and practice stuff is. They're all in one. So the Warriors, Oracle Arena is going to kind of serve as the central hub Chase Center is going to serve as the central hub for the Warriors going forward in this season. And Steph Curry mentioned that in his interview as well as really, really liking it. What's interesting as well about the new Chase Center is team president Rick Welts revealed that the Chase Center is going to have a completely enclosed bowl. So now you go, okay, it's completely enclosed, duh, it's a basketball arena. No, duh, it's completely enclosed in terms of the arena. But the actual bowl, where the court is, fully enclosed. There are some stadiums in the NBA where you can technically walk around the outer concourse, go get a snack, go buy a jersey, and still kind of look into the arena. Well, Rick Welts said no, we want it completely enclosed. That way when you leave to go get a snack, the players cannot see you up there doing your thing, right? It's just basketball's the focus here. You want to go get a snack, you watch it on the TV, and then you come back to your seat. I think overall, the NBA arenas I've been to, the majority of them have that, but there are still some, like ones in Sacramento, who have the open bowl, and apparently it can be a little bit distracting to the players in terms of playing basketball on the court. Their words, not mine. For me, it's like you're high up enough, not that big of a deal. Dallas is another arena where it's an open bowl as well, but the Chase Center is going to be a closed bowl. That way there's no distraction by the fans who are ordering food in the concourse. does it matter, right? In terms of the fan viewing aspect, who's really going to get a drink during a crucial moment in the basketball game? If you're doing that, you're not a real fan. Go during halftime, go in the first quarter, watch it on the screen, go back to your seat, no worries. But the meat here is that Steph Curry says it's going to be very special. It's going to be like unlike any arena he has ever been in, and is looking forward to seeing what happens when they open on October 24th at home against the LA Clippers. This story is very interesting. Moving on here on the Warriors news and rumors, D'Angelo Russell is working on his jump shot. When I say working on his jump shot, he's trying to make his release a lot quicker. He's working out with the very famous NBA trainer Chris Brickley on getting his release to be a lot quicker. Now, the left-handed jump shooter, as we know D'Angelo Russell to be, is not slow, but it's not quick. Right, Steph Curry, very catch and shoot, get it up. Klay, catch and shoot, very quick as well. Perhaps he's trying to kind of mold himself into the Warrior system, which requires a lot more catch and shoot. Therefore, he's trying to make his shot go a lot quicker. I like it. We'll see if it actually works, but the videos that I saw showed that, yeah, it's a lot quicker for a left-handed release than what it was last year. Anything we can do to improve his scoring, anything we can do to fit him into the style of offense the Warriors run, which, again, he's going to be on ball a lot. He's also going to have to be off ball, coming off down screens, catch and shoot in the corner. I think that's what he's trying to focus in on to be a better player coming up this season. Remember last year, still an elite player, right? 21.1 points per game, 3.9 rebounds per game, 7 assists, shot 43% from the field. All good things, but I like the fact he's not settling. He wants to get better, and I think the being a teammate of Steph Curry and also watching Klay Thompson with the quick shot release has been very important for his growth going forward here in the 2019 season. Question for you guys here. How many points will D'Angelo Russell average this season? 21 last year. Right, 25? Is he going to average 19? What's going to happen? I think your guys' comments down below with the average will tell me if you think he's going to have a better scoring year alongside Steph or a worse scoring year not being the number one option like he was there with the Brooklyn Nets. We're fascinated by him, and he actually ties in with our next rumor as well. And these rumors have been swirling a little bit, but have started to pick up a little bit more. The thought of trading for Kevin Love. So it's all based around the fact that the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to try and get rid of Kevin Love. Maybe not now because the price would be too high, but get closer to the trade deadline. Kevin Love costs too much. They're in full rebuilding mode there in Cleveland. He's not really a part of their long-term plans. They're looking to move him. So CBS Sports actually listed the Warriors as a trade spot for Kevin Love, and they explained it like this. If D'Angelo Russell doesn't work out, and you figure that out in the first couple of months, and you go, okay, this is not working. He doesn't blow well or move well with Steph, or flow well with Steph, or whatever stuff we talked about on this show, right? Then they could be looking to trade him. Now, they've also talked about him just being a piece of trade bait anyway, rent him for half a season, get rid of him, Klay comes back, no worries. Regardless, this is the only way you get Kevin Love right now is by packaging D'Angelo Russell or going straight player for player to acquire Kevin Love and potentially some picks. The question is, how would Kevin Love then fit with this offense? Would you then run him at like the 5 or put him at the 4, Draymond at the 5 and do kind of another, small depth lineup? He's a good player. Now, he's injured last year. He only played in 22 games because of a toe injury. 17 points per game, 36% from 3, 10 rebounds. Still a 20-20, or 20-10 guy, a double-double guy. But the question would be, if Russell doesn't fit, is he a guy you look to try and add to your roster and get a fair trade in term for D'Angelo Russell? Now, I would rather D'Angelo Russell work out. It's a guard league, right? I mean, big men are fine, whatever, but you still need a guard. You need elite guards to be able to win championships in the NBA right now. But it is going to be very interesting. Even the first month, so, it could take a little bit. LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, it took them a while in their first season to kind of figure it out. Be the same with D'Angelo Russell. But once they actually figure it out, is it working or is it not working? If it's not working, then you got to shop him. And the question is, what are you going to try and get in return? Because what's a draft pick going to do? Especially in the modern NBA. You get the 10th overall pick, the 15th overall pick. Unless you're getting top 3, you're getting in the lottery inside the top 3, it really doesn't matter that much. But with how young D'Angelo Russell is, you have to get something good in return. So you start looking at the potential players out there, and that's where Kevin Love kind of grabs the eye and go, okay, that could be a player. He'd be expensive, he'd be a little bit older, but if Russell's not working, then you might as well go ahead and give it a try. Again, let's wait and see before we get all trade Russell. A lot of you guys are very excited about D'Angelo Russell, as am I. But if it doesn't work out, look for Kevin Love to potentially be a name that could be on the move from Cleveland. And the Warriors might pick up the phone and be like, hey, You want a young guard? We got a young guard. Doesn't fit here. Give us Kevin Love and maybe someone else. I don't know who they, maybe Colin Sexton. I don't know. But it's an interesting thought. I want to put that in your guys' mind right now, just in case it happens in the near future or in the, foreseeable future. Then come back and thank me because I was the first one to tell you. If Russell does not fit, would you be interested in trading for Kevin Love? Yes, no, and I want why. Yes, and then a reason. No, and then a reason. You're excited about D'Angelo Russell? Tell me why he's going to fit well with the Golden State Warriors, because again, that's the biggest puzzle piece. It's the first time we're going into a season in like the last 5 years where we're not the odds-on favorite in the Western Conference. Now, whether you believe that is different from whatever Vegas believes and whatever the national media believes, because Vegas and the national media do not believe we're number one favorite. So it's a very interesting offseason right now as we transition into this post-Kevin Durant, technically for a little bit post-Klay Thompson world as well. Steph's team, D'Angelo Russell, we're at number 2 in terms of scoring options on the squad. How is it all going to pan out? We'll just have to wait and see. Again, that's all the time we have for today in terms of the Golden State Warriors news and rumor video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I just can't wait to see the new Chase Center. Now, I wish I put little Chase Center bits in these videos. I think it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to go to a game. I'm hoping you guys are already getting your tickets ready because I want to see pictures. You can always DM them to me or send them to me on Twitter once we get to the season as well. But I'm very curious to see the final, look inside the actual Chase Center. Steph Curry got a preview, and he definitely really liked it. Again, all the time we have for today. This has been the Warriors news and rumors video for Chat Sports. I'm Thomas Mott, signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day.